everyone, and welcome. I am Miss Jamie, one of the program facilitator at Malvern Family Resource Center. Let's start off with our welcome song to welcome everyone. Hello, hello, how are you? Hello, hello, how are you? Hello, hello, how are you? How are you today? Welcome, and let's start program now. Hello boys and girls, welcome again. Nice to be seeing you guys here. So boys and girls, February of every year is Black History Month. For those of you who are not sure what that is, it's a month where we celebrate and we recognize the work and contribution of African Americans and African Canadians. So friends, I'm super excited for today's program because I have prepared a very inspiring story for you. It's a story about real people who did some awesome work. They are African Americans who worked really, really hard and they excel. That means they did very well at their profession. Yup, and then Miss Jamie has invited a special guest to do some African drumming with you. So can't wait to do that with you. And lastly, I have prepared a new song to sing with you as well. Well, boys and girls, I'm super excited for today's program. Can't wait to start it. So how about let's start off with our story. Okay, well, let's go. Hello, boys and girls. So this is our story for today. This is called Our Children Can't Soar. Yup, and this is actually a book, not a fake story, but it's a real story. The things that you see inside the story, there are going to be a lot of people inside, and the things that Miss Jamie is about to tell you, they are real. They happened not too long ago. Some of them maybe happened 100 years ago, but they did happen. So boys and girls, let's pay attention to all these characters and the people inside this book here. And by the way, this is written by Michelle Cook. So let's see what we see here. This is called Our Children Can Soar, a celebration of Rosa, Barack, and the pioneers of change. Well, let's start this then. Our ancestors fought. Ooh, so let's look here. What is this friend doing here? It seems like he might be writing something here. I wonder what he's doing. Oh, and if we look carefully, I think there are some more people at the back here. Oh, and someone on a horse. I guess this is the way they fought. Ancestors. Ancestors means people from long time ago. So it's like your family. So imagine your daddy, mommy might have their daddy, mommy, right? And then there's their grandparents, and then your grandparents might have their grandparents and their grandparents. So it's like family from a long time ago. So this is what the word ancestor means. So George could invent. Oh, look. So here, his name is George. And let's see, you know what? What do you think George is doing here? I see some plants at the back. So George is actually studying the plants. Plants like peanuts, like sweet potato and soybeans. So he is very good at studying plants. He is trying to help the farmers. You know how we get plants and we get veggies and fruits to eat, right? They are from plants. And where do they come from? They come from very hardworking farmers who provide these food for us. So that's why we need to say thank you to the farmers. And here George is trying to help the farmer, to help them plant and farm better so they get better food for us. So Jessie could sprint. So this is Jessie. he was actually very good at running. He won 4 gold medals in track and field in Olympic Games long time ago. Yep, so he would be able to run super fast. Jessie sprint. So Hattie could start. Whoa, look at this friend. Her name is Hattie. She is very good at acting. She is the first African American to win an Academy Award. That's right, she's a star. You see how we see stars and celebrities on TV, right? They sing, they act in movies, maybe in some drama series. They do lots of different things, right? So this is Hattie, and that's what she's good at. So Hattie starred. So Ella could sing. This is Ella. Actually, Miss Jamie told you guys the story about Ella a long time ago, a couple months ago. If you would like to learn more about Ella, there's a video in our channel. You can go back to it and you can look for Ella's video. I talked something about, gave you guys a story about how Ella, she loves singing and she's really good at it too. Ella was nicknamed the First Lady of Song and she won 13 Grammy Awards. Wow, 13 awards, that's a lot. So proud of Ella. Ella sang. So Jackie could score. Ooh, Jackie is the first African American to play baseball in major teams. Yep, that's right. So he must be very good at sports, especially baseball, in order for him to join the major teams. So good job. Jackie scored. So Rosa could sit. Yep, so this is Rosa and she's on a bus. Yep. So boys and girls, Rosa, she's known for speaking out for what is right. Yep, that's right. So boys and girls, just because some words are spoken by teachers, by parents, by adults, doesn't always mean that they're right. So yes, we listen to our elders, we listen to teachers and parents, but they're not always right. We need to listen carefully to what they're saying. We need to think about it. And if you think what they're saying it's not right, then you should speak up. You should tell them how you feel inside. So this is exactly what Rosa did. Good job, Rosa. Rosa sat so Ruby could learn. Ruby was the first African American child to attend an all-white school. Yep, so a long time ago, there are children going to school and there are actually some schools that are separated. So some children go to a certain school and then some other children go to another school. But Ruby says no, she wants to learn. She wants to go to the best school. So she tried her very best and she was really good at it. She was really hardworking. So she was able to go to the school that she wanted to. Yep, so that's where she learned, right? Ruby learned. So Martin could march. So this is Martin over here. Martin spoke out for equality. Yep, so everyone are equal, right? Well, not too long ago, that's not what people believed in. As some people thought, some people could have more, they are entitled to more resources, and some people, they don't get as much. That's not fair, right? So that's what Martin did. He spoke out. He said, we should be equal. We should receive equal opportunity because we are all the same, right? So that's what he did. He also organized peaceful protest. That means he gathered people together and they all spoke out for what they believed in. Martin marched so Thurgood could rule. Yup. So this is Thurgood. He is the first Black justice of the United States Supreme Court. And he ended segregation in public schools. So segregation, it's a big word, right? Segregation means boys and girls, if you go to school right now, you see different people, right? We see different people with different skin tone, with different backgrounds. But you know what? Some time ago, we were all separated. We had to go to school with people that looked like us. If we didn't look the same, then we can't go to school together. That's really sad, right? Because that means there are a lot of other friends that we can't go to school together with. Well, this is Thurgood over here, and he says, no, that's not right. And so he helped it, and segregation. Segregation means separating children and they go to different school. But now, doesn't matter. Whether we look the same or we look different, we can still go to school together and we can be friends. Yay! Thank you, Thurgood. Thurgood ruled. So Barack can run. Wow, this is Barack. He is the first African-American president at the United States. Yay! That's right. And he also spoke out for what he believed in, and he also wanted equality. Remember the word equality? That means everyone is the same. We should be treated the same way. Barack ran so our children can soar, and higher and faster and stronger they go. Yep. So boys and girls, did you notice there are people before us that did so much and so much for us, just so now we are able to do whatever we want. You can chase after your dreams, whatever you want to do. I believe, Miss Jamie truly believes it. If you work really hard for it, no matter what it is, you'll be able to get it. Thank you to all of our ancestors, people before us, for working really, really hard for us. Boys and girls, you too, you can do the same for people, for other children that come after us. Yep, and that is the end of our very true story for today. Now, boys and girls, think about it. What is something that you really, really want to do? If you want to do it, work hard for it. I believe you can achieve it. Hello, everyone. So happy to have Morgan over here with us today. He's also from Malvern Family Resource Center, and he is a youth outreach worker. Yay, hello, Morgan.
Hello. Thanks for having me, Jamie. It's a pleasure to be here. I've done this a number of times before for EarlyON. At the time it was called Early Years, but into EarlyON. Yep. So I'm here to do some basic drumming, African drumming techniques. And I hope everybody out there, hope you all enjoy it. It's gonna be a little basic. You can use any item. If you don't have an African drum at home, which I'm sure you probably don't have, you can use other things because the rules apply to whether you're hitting sticks, spoons, hitting the table, hitting your chest. You can get the same stuff off different equipment. But of course, African drumming has a unique sound, which sounds really, really good, which comes out of West Africa. So we'll take it away. So what we'll do, I'll show some basic techniques that you can also do at home. Jamie's going to try to play along with me with some of the basic techniques. And then after that, we're going to try to see if we can do something together. And then I'll branch off and do something that's a little more advanced. All right. So you ready, Jamie?
Yeah, let's try it.
All right. So I just want everyone to know that this is one of the drums that we'll be using. I'm using a big one and Jamie's using a smaller one. When using a drum like this, I make sure that when I'm have it between my legs that it's tilted a little bit so that the volume, the noise, the sound can come up from the bottom. All right, so I'll show you right here from the bottom. So the bottom is, it's hollow. All right, so all the sound comes out of that. So, okay, if I block the sound, I get this. If I open it up by tilting it, bass. So we're just gonna do some basic stuff that James is gonna follow along. So just like in regular music, everything is based on the same principles of whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, and so on, okay? So here's, first we'll start off with this. So here's the bass, and here's our treble, all right? Yeah, so you got your treble and you got your bass. This is more for the snare sound, and then your bass. And if you play regular drums, traditional drums, that's your kick. All right. So here with the snare sound, which is on the side of the African drum, we're going to do this. I'm going to try this with the bass. And the easy way to do that, all you have to do is count 4 in your head. So you can do like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now for the bass.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to up it a little bit. So this is what we're going to do next. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Top of the bass. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, that was the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the next one, we're going to hit on every number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this time we're going to count. We're going to do this. How does this work? Twice every set. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. But what we're going to do is we're going to do, I think it's quarter notes or quarter hits, quarter beats. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time for the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? So once you understand the basics of that and you get used to that, now you can add in some more stuff. Like you can now play with all these different types of things. So I'm going to do a little demonstration and see how that works.
Yeah.
And see, now that when you're understanding everything, you can master all the basic stuff. It's just it gets more whatever. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. That type of stuff.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. You want to try something with me?
Sure, sure.
So you do your thing, whatever, as I whatever, and you can try to see if you can blend in with what I'm doing. It could be anything. It could be anything light.
I'll
It
try.
could be a hit every 4 beats. It could be, but the rule still applies. It's just now I'm playing within that structure.
Ooh, very
All right.
cool. Well, boys and girls, if you want to try, join along too.
Join along with us, okay? Jamie. That was nice.
Thank you.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. Did you have fun drumming with Miss Jamie and Morgan? Yes, did you enjoy it? Because I had so much fun and I learned a lot from my friend Morgan. Did you learn something new today? Well, boys and girls, even if you don't have an African drum at home, that's okay. You know what? You can drum on the tabletop, or you can make a very simple drum from plastic container or any type of can and containers. You can just put some dry rice or dry pasta or beans inside, and you can use it as a shaker, or you can use it as a homemade drum as well. That could be lots of fun for you guys. Yep. And boys and girls, drumming, it's an important part of African music. But you know what? They also like jazz music and gospel music. Today, Miss Jamie, it's going to be teaching you a very fun and simple gospel song. Boys and girls, this is called This Little Light of Mine. So you can show Miss Jamie one finger like this. That's right. Or if you have a flashlight at home, or maybe those electric tea lights, you can use that as well. Or simply just show Miss Jamie your pointing finger. Here it goes. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Very nice job. Not too hard, right? Pretty simple. Just one little finger like this. Yes, this is our little light. And you know what? Wherever we go, we can take this light with us. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Very nice job. And you know what, boys and girls? Everywhere we go around the world, let's let our little light shine together. That's right. Let it shine around the world. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine around the world. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine around the world. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Awesome job. Boys and girls, you got it right. Not too hard? Yes, I'm sure you were able to get it. Super fun to sing. So how about let's sing those 3 verses together one more time. You got your little lights ready? Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine around the world. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine around the world. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine around the world. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Very awesome job, boys and girls. I love singing with you, and hopefully you like this song too. Wow, time passed by super fast, right? It's almost time for us to say goodbye. Well, boys and girls, did you enjoy that story? because I thought it was very meaningful and inspiring, seeing how those people in the story, they worked really hard and they were super brave, right? To speak up and to stand up for what they believe in. And then I had so much fun doing the drumming with Morgan too. Did you enjoy that? I learned so much about the drum and I had so much fun exploring the different sounds that came from the drum. And lastly, I love that song, This Little Light of Mine. Do you like this new song? Yep, I love the meaning behind it too. So boys and girls, remember that each one of us have our very own lights. Don't be shy. You can let your lights shine. Yep, so no matter where you go, no matter where you came from or who you are, just let your light shine, let your voice come out, and other people will be able to see it. Well, boys and girls, hope you enjoyed today's program. It's almost time for us to say bye-bye. Until next time, bye for now. It's time to say goodbye. So let's take out our microphone and sing a bye-bye song together. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for joining us today. I had so much fun with you. Feel free to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more videos. Hope to see you soon again. Bye-bye.